Okay, let's do it.
All right, all set.
Good morning. Today is Tuesday, November 28th, 2023, and we are back in the swing of things after a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday. Today we are holding the third screening committee for the Director of the Investigations and Enforcement Bureau position. And because we are holding this meeting virtually, I will need to do a roll call. Starting with Commissioner Hill.
I am here.
And Chief Muldrew.
I am here.
Our guest today is Mina Macarius from the law firm of Anderson and Krieger. Hi, Mina.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
And we can get started right with item number 2. So just to recap where we are in this process, we have a number of resumes that we plan to review today, 28 by my count. Over the course of, I think, 4 days, our Human Resources Division has been uploading the resumes for the screening committee to review. And it is our intent today to review those preliminarily in an executive session, should this committee decide that that's necessary. Before we get there, though, I do want to let my fellow subcommittee members and as well as the public know that it looks like as of 11/17, we have the majority of those outlets in receipt of the job posting. For some reason, it looks like Mass Lawyers Weekly hasn't been posted yet, or we haven't sent it to them for posting yet. There could be an update, Dave, if you have that in just 1 second, but it looks like Mass Lawyers Weekly and LGBTQ Chamber of Commerce. So with the exception of those two, I think we're off to a good start. I think there looks like about 25 organizations on this list. So it looks like it's fairly widely circulated at this point. I do think Mass Lawyers Weekly is going to be key. So Dave, do you have an update as to whether that's been posted or not?
I do not have an update as of yet. I do know that some of these postings are based on fees that we are going to be paying for, and it's in accounts payable to be processed. So I do believe that a few may be processed as we speak today or tomorrow, but that's all I have right now.
Okay, just the note from Trupti here. It says she's waiting on information about how to post, which surprises me because that's not typically it's typically a straightforward process. And so, okay, so we'll try to get an update from Trupti at some point today as to where that stands. I think I mentioned already there are 28 candidates, although I think I have a cover letter for one with no resume. I don't know, Commissioner Hill, if you found that, Chief Muldrew, if you found that, but I think that it would be in the public interest or the interest of the potential candidates, rather, that we move into an executive session. And I'll just read for the record. The committee anticipates that it may meet in executive session in conjunction with the initial screening process to consider specific applicants for Director of the Investigations and Enforcement Bureau in accordance with General Laws, Chapter 30A, Section 21A(8). If the chair declares that an open meeting will have a detrimental effect on obtaining qualified applicants for the position, the committee anticipates that the open session of the meeting will not reconvene at the conclusion of the executive session. And so with that, I'll ask for a motion.
Madam Chair, I move that the subcommittee go into an executive session for the reasons stated by Chairwoman Skinner, and further move subcommittee will not reconvene in the public session.
Thank you, Commissioner Hill. Chief Muldrew, would you care to second?
I second that motion, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Okay. Dave, I'm sorry if you were unaware. Oh, Mina, go ahead.
We have to vote.
Commissioner Skinner, sorry, you need to take a
Sorry.
roll call vote.
Told you I'm still getting used to this. I'll do a roll call vote. Commissioner Hill,
Aye.
Chief Muldrew,
Aye.
and I'm also an aye. And so we will move into an executive session. Dave, Souza, I hope this isn't a surprise to you, and hopefully you've set something up for us to shift over.
Not
Is
a
there a
problem.
breakout room that we could?